happens when 5 people walk into detention and only 4 walk out alive? Well, let's talk about our today's book, the very good and interesting thriller One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I absolutely love this book. This is one of my favorite books from my entire collection. I keep reading novels. I love reading novels and books with a very good storyline. I just love this one hell a lot. I swear I was up till 3 a.m. or something reading this book trying to find out what exactly happens, and guess what? You still won't find out until you reach the very last few pages. You won't figure it out till then. And it was so damn interesting. I can't, seriously, I can't get enough of this book. I've suggested this to many of my friends, and many of my friends have liked it as well. And I love this book a lot. So basically, we have our 5 characters: Simon, Nate, Addie, Cooper, and Brownwine. And all of them are different. They're not even connected to each other much. They're in different groups in the school, and well, they have their different personalities and different things going on in their lives, and they were nowhere connected till the day when they all went into detention and Simon died. Simon died in detention, and it was a very dramatic death as well, I would say. And well, everyone's reactions to that were very different and very vivid. And that scene itself, the first scene itself, was so overwhelming. I was like, what is going on? Who are their own reactions and own way of dealing with things? And so personally, I was sold on the first scene itself. I was hooked, and I wanted to know what happens next and who exactly is behind this, or this is actually a normal death and how in the world this happens. I was really hooked on the first scene itself. And well, as the story proceeds, it's so good. You will find out a lot of secrets about all the 4 characters that stay alive, which are Nate, Cooper, Addie, and Brownwine. Each of them have their own personalities. One of them is a straight A student who follows all the rules, who is almost perfect, and also one is really popular but in a toxic relationship and is struggling on their own levels. And well, I wouldn't tell you guys the names of the characters because I don't want to give away much. So yeah. And well, we have one more character who is a sports person, who is doing so well in the game, but still has complications in life. One of them is a classic bad student who is already on probation, has serious issues at house and all stuff. So yeah, we can say that this book has all sorts of people on them, all sorts of characters in that, and well, all of them have their own secrets. Someone has cheated on a test, someone has cheated on their partner in the relationship, and someone has a very sensitive secret which most of people won't understand, and which they would be judged for really a lot. And then one of them is caught up in some activities in which a teen shouldn't be caught up. So yeah, I guess you can get a sense what's going on in the story. And well, all of their secrets were exposed only to one person. They were known to one person, which they didn't confide in. He just found out, and it was Simon on this Bayview High gossip app that he had created, and he had planned to expose all of them on the app, and he just died one day prior to when he was planning to do that. It was the day before he was going to expose one of these guys, and that's the reason, apart from being in the same room that he died in, That is the reason they get into the suspect list even more, because they are in the same room, they have the secrets, and those secrets were about to be exposed by Simon himself, and he died in their presence. So of course they were like suspects, and you know, like the police suspect list had them on top of it. And yeah, the best part is when they all team up and try to find out what exactly happened and what's going on here. And that is probably the best part. And what this book gives away, apart from drama and apart from suspense, is that how toxic this gossip culture can be for students, and how deeply it does affect students. So yeah, I guess this is one of the messages this book gives away, how toxic this high school drama and high school gossip culture becomes at a point for students, and how bad it is for mental health of students as well, as we can even see in real life. But yeah, that's a different topic to talk about. If you like these books which have horror and then there's a lot of high school drama, of course there is like romantic drama as well, where we have love triangles and all stuff as well. Yes, so if you like teen high school drama with a, you know, like a good spice of suspense in it and a good storyline, you will love this book. I personally rate this book 5 out of 5 personally, because I'm really biased. Call me biased for this. I didn't put it down. Even like when I read it, I used to read it like for hours, and that, I guess that's enough of an explanation how interesting I found this book. Personally, I love it a lot, and I would say my personal favorite character would be Addie a lot. Like, I like the way Addie carries herself through, and like I won't say carries herself through, but I don't want to give many spoilers to you. But yeah, I just like the way Addie deals with all of it later on. So yeah, baseline, I love this book. This is one of the best thrillers I've ever read, and the way Karen has wrote this, all of the characters are justified. You will get everyone's POV here. Like, you won't be like, you know, there's not like two leads and the other two are just like sort of side characters. No, that doesn't happen. All the 4 characters have their own storylines, own attention. They get their own attention, which is well deserved. And yeah, I like hell a lot, because the way it writes, because I personally like to read books which have like multi POVs, or you know, like a bit of more than the only main character. Of course, there are some books like Twisted which include just the main characters, and which I like a lot as well. But yeah, it depends, and especially for this, I just love the way the attention goes to all the 4 characters almost equally. So yeah, I like it a lot. And please comment which, if you have read this book already and you're just watching this video, please comment which was your favorite character and what was your favorite moment in this book. Just try not to give spoilers. And if you haven't bought this book yet, do buy it, do read it, and well, maybe come back to this video and comment down how did you feel after reading it, and what are your thoughts and what is your rating for this book. Personally, I just love it. So yeah, I would suggest this book a lot to you guys, and you can even drop some suggestions which book I should review next, because I will be reviewing all of my collection. So stay tuned for more book reviews and maybe more talk sessions sometime. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. This is something I'm trying for the first time. I've never reviewed anything yet, and this is my first video. I hope you guys liked it, and please drop down any suggestions for the way I'm reviewing the book. If you want me to include spoilers, or if you want me to include any other points, or if you want me to get some book, or yeah, that's all. Drop your suggestions for books, drop your opinions on One of Us is Lying, and I just love this book. Well, thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to turn on the notification, and I'll be dropping more videos. Bye bye.